G'day everyone, Stevie Lee, Bears TV, and here we are, round one in this much anticipated round one, the start of local footy. We've got a beautiful day. The boys are ready to go. They're having their meeting at out on the ground, and we've got our big game today against our cross-park rival Montmorency. This is Bears TV. We're going to take you behind the scenes. We've got a lot of pre-match interviews and the best analysis post-match that you'll see makes Fox Footy and Channel 7 look like amateurs. Stick around. This is Bears TV. Stevie Lee, Bears TV. I've got our senior coach here, Vin. Here we are again, mate. I remember doing this in 2014 when we had a pretty good year. It took a significant step, but 2015 is upon us. We've had a massive pre-season. What can we tell our Bears TV fans? What's the expectation this year? Well,
the expectation is exactly what it was last year, where our intent is to play finals footy. We just missed out last year for various reasons. Our preparation this year has been better again. We've gone out and recruited players that we required to the list to actually help assist the game plan and move the ball a lot quicker. We're quite excited about the year ahead, and hopefully we can tick all the boxes and finish and play in the final series.
Well, talk to us about a couple of the recruits, mate. We've got who we got? Doug Morris. He's a new one. He's a best and fairest winner at Northcote Park. What's he going to bring to us?
Well, yeah, absolutely, and that's right. He did win the best and fairest at Northcote Park last year. He'll bring a real good level of detail. His football background and football knowledge is really good. He's got coach written all over him. He'll obviously add another rotation to the midfield and bring, add some leadership, which is something that we need.
Excellent, mate. We've got a new ruckman there, Paddy. We've got Big Ratty, is it?
Ratey. You're struggling a bit, are you?
Oh, I haven't met him, mate.
Rusty?
I don't do the pre-season. Don't worry about me, mate. Leave the funny shit to me, Vin. Fucking hell. I've told you that before. But anyway, tell us a little bit about him. It's Justin, isn't it?
Yeah, Justin's... our first connection with Justin was from, a tennis perspective. He was down from Mildura as a 16, 17-year-old, and he enrolled into Xavier and was in the boarding house down there as well as studying at Xavier, and then was getting tennis lessons down at the Veneto Club, or the Veneto Club, as all the Aussies know it.
I don't know if you understood the question, Vin. Tell us a little bit about his footy, mate. I don't want to know about his life.
I'm getting there, just giving you the past tense and the history. He's a good fella. He's played in Mildura, South Mildura, and made the rep sides the last 2 years, so... It's a big step for him. It's a different competition, and probably the level of football is greater. So it's going to be interesting to see how Justin goes. I think he'll be a fine acquisition for us. Well,
we're expecting big things, mate. We've got Montmorency, the cross-park rivals. There's always been a fairly strong rivalry, probably more so off the ground than perhaps the boys. But what's your expectation today, mate? Do you think we can win it? I think it's the first time in the club's history in Division 1 that we perhaps would even start favourite in this game.
Yeah, I think we can win. I mean, on the back, obviously, we beat them last year and we beat Heidelberg last year and we had a lot of good wins. So, in-house, we've got a lot of belief. But in due course, in time, we'll see if we get the chocolates today. All
right, mate. Now, we'll just ask you, we're doing something innovative this year, mate. Can we have a chat to you at half-time as you're walking off back into the... I know you might be a bit old under the collar. Hopefully, we're 10 goals up. You happy to do that?
Well, let's do it. Let's see what happens.
I look forward to it. To see you at half-time.
Thanks, Stephen.
Cheers. Got one of the recruits, another one of our recruits this year, Justin Ratey. Justin, how are you feeling before your first game for the Bears?
Yeah, pretty excited. Can't wait, really. It's actually my second game, played a couple of years ago, one game, but randomly. Really excited, feel part of the teteam. I've been looking forward to a lot.
Oh, what I meant was the first fair income game, mate. Otherwise, a random one doesn't really count, mate. Now, I believe you're having a run in the ruck, helping Paddy out. Is that your role?
Yeah, starting up forward and then giving Paddy a break every now and then, hopefully. So played mostly in the pre-season in the ruck, so feeling pretty confident. Played most of my career so far switching up forward in the ruck, so should be a pretty comfortable role today.
Well, you must have a massive vertical leap, mate, because I'm 5'10", I'm shrinking, and I'm actually taller than you. But anyway, I'm standing on a step. But good luck today, mate. We're really happy to have you aboard, mate, and more importantly, mate, have you learnt the words to the song when we get to sing it later?
No, I'll have to get the boys to teach me. I haven't had a look yet, so hopefully have a good practice today after the game.
Well, perhaps you'll be shouting Gatorade, mate. That's what we're hoping for.
Hopefully, yeah.
Good luck and thanks for talking to us.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
Cheers. Righto, before round one, we've got one of our new recruits at the club, Heath Ayres, mate. Welcome aboard. How are you feeling before the big, your first game for the Bears?
Yeah, no, always nervous every game, but when you're at a new club, even probably a little bit more nervous. But we've been here long enough for the pre-season to sort of want to get out there now and sort of have a crack and get a win on the board, really.
Yeah, mate, you just ticked over, 30-odd years of age, but you're looking magnificent, Nick, mate. You've always looked after yourself and you're pretty fit, and you know the competition really well, mate. So how do you think we'll go today against Montmorency?
Well, when you say I know the competition very well, I haven't been here for 8 years. So
has it been that long?
Yeah, it's been a while. So, from we can only control what we're in control of at the moment. But from what I've heard, that we're every chance. So as long as we go out there and play our footy that we've been training in the pre-season, then I think we'll be right.
Okay, mate. And what's your role today? Where are you lining up?
I'm starting forward, I think, and I'll try and get through the middle. But yeah, I just want to bag a few. I wouldn't mind getting the first one. That'd be nice.
That'd be nice, mate. Now, can you give us have you got a sort of celebration that you do when you kick a goal, mate? Can you do something for Bears TV if you celebrate? Can you just, I don't know, beat the chest, do something? What's the standard celebration for a goal?
It really depends on how good the goal is. So if it's a good goal, the adrenaline will pump a bit more, and maybe I'll jump and fist the air. But yeah, it just depends on the goal, really.
Well, hopefully you kick 6 of them, mate. And we'll see 6 different celebrations. Good luck today, mate, and thanks for talking to us. I've got Dougie Morris, one of the new recruits to the Lower Plenty Footy Club, mate. Round 1, and it's your first game for the Bears. How are you feeling?
Pretty excited, yeah. No, looking forward to it.
Now, you come to us from fairly good pedigree, mate. I believe you are a best and fairest winner at Northcote Park, so we're really happy to have you on board, mate. You know the competition well. Do you think the Bears are a chance today against Mont?
I think the list is very strong. I think they're a really good bunch of boys, and there's a lot of the youth that's coming through that's definitely going to improve the side, and hopefully with a few acquisitions like Ayresy and Debris coming in as well, we're a definite tilt.
Now, mate, you got a fair bit of sunscreen on the schnoz there, mate. It's like we're playing cricket rather than footy. It's a bit of a warm one out there today. Do you think that'll affect anyone, or do you think our fitness will stand up?
No, our fitness will be real good. Like, we've had a very strong pre-season, and there's no doubt about it. When it comes down to the crunch, we'll be running out strong in the fourth quarter. That's for sure.
Excellent, mate. More importantly, mate, I'll just leave you with this one. The final question, because I think, I hope we'll have a win today, mate. Have you learnt the words to the song?
No.
Are you ready for the Gatorade shower?
No.
Well, hopefully you don't. Hopefully you do know the words, mate. Hopefully you get showered at the end of the game. Good luck today, mate. Thanks for talking to us.
Cheers, mate.
Good on you. Well, Vinny, mate, we got you at half time. Thanks for the interview, mate. We're only 2 points down, but we just don't seem to get any sort of game flow going. How are you seeing it?
Yeah, pretty fortunate. They're only 2 points down. I reckon we're chopping the footy up a lot, and we've got too many guys sort of hunting the footy rather than a few guys sitting off, so we can actually get an exit.
Yeah, look, Montmorency, a lot of big name departures during the off-season, but they seem like they're a little bit quicker. They look fairly sharp.
Yeah, well, that's and obviously probably got a lot more enthusiasm. Guys playing for the right reasons. They're actually going pretty well. We're fortunate they're missing goals at the moment.
So what's your message, your one key message for our boys to take into the second half?
We've got to try and hold ourselves outside of stoppage and man up, round up guys around stoppages, and hopefully we can win the ball and get it forward.
Okay, and how's Billy's shoulder? We just got to ask.
Yeah, we'll assess it now at half time and see how we go about it.
Okay, thanks for your time, Vin. Cheers. Hey.
Up the Bears! Yeah, we have to do more practice together. All right, together. So the mids will probably need to get smarter about how to organise yourselves. It's at 7 o'clock. You need to spend 15 to 20 minutes by yourselves to work on little procedures or little structures to make it better. Okay, Tommy Keith's down back, unbelievable. Just leave it at the end. Just good cameo roll, hand down there, just a general. Not conceding that last point. He was just like really good for you guys to understand where to keep the ball, which was great. Okay. So now we've got Heidelberg next week. All right. So the reality is again, we're gonna enjoy ourselves now. Everyone get in the rooms. Recover. All right. Really, everyone get in the rooms. It's all good stretch before that happens. Get in the rooms. Let's enjoy each other's company. Enjoy the win. And then obviously comes tomorrow. We got recovery. How you go about that's obviously your issue. Because obviously time depends if guys are working. But Tuesday, let's make sure we train well together and really start to build out towards round 2.
Best TV after the game. I've got one of the, he's a terrific player today down back when it really mattered, Cam Elmore, mate. Good to get the 4 points.
Yeah, I think we got out of jail a bit today, didn't we? If they had to kick straight, we're probably in a little bit of trouble, but did enough in the end, which is all you can ask for, isn't it?
Oh, no, you're probably right, but we took our chances late. I thought we were really brave in the end. We were defending a 1 point lead, and you guys wouldn't even concede a point.
Yeah, I screamed at Skillsy in there, don't rush it, Skillsy, and he did the right thing, so... Yeah, that's all you can do when you're sort of in a tight game. Hey, KD's just coming in. Yeah, thanks, KD. Yeah, that's all we can do. And we got over the line, so good start to the season.
Good way to get the started off, mate, with 4 points in Heidelberg next week. You'll be looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's always a tough travelling down there, and they've got a few good recruits, I think, as well. So they'll test us again, and hopefully we have to play a little bit better than today, I think, if we want to get over the line there. So,
hey, mate, exactly. Tell everyone out there in Bearsden, because I'm 6'1". How tall are you, actually? Because you're fucking towering over me, and I'm at least 6'1".
Yeah, about 6'5", about 65 kilos, so...
Ringing weak. Good on you, mate. Well done today.
Thanks, Loppy.
Right, I'm in the rooms. I've got our gallant skipper who's terrific today, particularly in the last quarter when it was on the line. Das, good to bank the 4 points, mate.
Oh, yeah, and just didn't we have to earn it, but just the theme of the game, all game, I was just saying to the boys, once we're out there, we're the only ones who can control it, and unfortunately we got off to a slow start, but third quarter, we knew we had to turn it around, and we were the only ones who were going to do it. And you know, a few blokes, Vass, I thought Laurie, the back line, the whole back line stood up. But there is no better feeling than that. Beating Mont round 1 at home, no better feeling.
Yeah, it's always nice. We got 3 from 3 today. We got the 19s and the reserves up. It's pretty hard up. Yeah, I don't think we've achieved that before. And Mont.
I was walking off, and I was thinking, I can't remember the last time that 3 lower sides have knocked off Mont. But even watching the twos, the beauty is you think 5 or 6 guys missed out. Last year, we were probably ringing 5 or 6 before the game to get them down. So. Good vibe around the club, and you know the blokes like yourself and Rob Downey and Grant and all that work their ass off season, and it's time the players, you know, sing the song now and do our stuff.
Oh, well, mate, it's a ripping start. We've banked the 4 points. I think our best footy's still ahead of us, but good to get the 4 points, and good luck next week against Heidelberg, mate.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Another big challenge, so do recovery, and then probably have about 15, 20 pots, and then we'll go again next week, mate.
That's how we recovered in my day, mate. A slab and a packet of Marlboro. See you, mate.
Thanks, Stevie.
Cheers, Okay, I'm in the rooms after a magnificent win. Vin, perhaps a little against the run of play, but you'd be happy to bank the 4 points.
Oh, I don't know if it was magnificent. It feels magnificent. Definitely against the run of play, but probably a sign of good leadership, and I suppose gives the members and the players an understanding where we're going, that we played poorly and still got the 4 points.
No, I agree with that. Look, a couple of new recruits probably struggled to find their feet today. It's a smaller ground, it's a different teammates, but the boys that stood up were our sort of our true leaders in Darcy Barton. I thought he was terrific in the last quarter.
Darcy, Tommy Keys, Cam Elmore, you know, just a couple of little things like that worked in our favour near the end. Like, we had nothing really go our way. We were a bit undisciplined at times with 50-metre penalties, which didn't help us. Yeah, but like I said, it's very pleasing to get the 4 points.
We'll take the 4 points and we move on. We've got Heidelberg next week.
Yeah, it's going to be a good challenge next week. Bigger ground, obviously, and really start to challenge the guys. And as you just stated, that we've still got a lot of work to do in making sure we get the new guys to understand each other's voices and style. So we've got a bit of work to do still.
Well done, mate. With 4 points, you can't ask for more than that. 3 from 3 today.
Absolutely. Good day for the club, isn't it?
Fantastic. Yeah, thanks for your time, mate.
Thanks.
I'm in the rooms. I've got Tommy Keys, who was absolutely brilliant all day, and particularly in the last quarter when it mattered. Keysy, you'd be happy with the 4 points.
Oh, mate, it was too intense. I'm pretty sick of these games, to be honest. They've had too many of them.
So
you go.
As a player, mate, you'd rather just win by 10 goals?
Oh, a lot more. It's less stress on the back line, so definitely would help.
No, mate, last time I interviewed you for Bears TV, you had soap in your eyes, mate, but it must be better having sweat in your eyes after a win.
Close second, the soap.
Good on you, mate. Now we've got Heidelberg next week. You're confident we can play a bit better and maybe get over the line there?
Yeah, we're going to need to. I'd say, yeah, we'll improve. I don't know.
He's a man of few words.
Yeah, fuck. Sorry,
he's a beauty. Don't worry about talking.
Media training, mate.
He's missed media training this week, but don't worry about talking, mate. You're a ripping football, and that's what matters, mate. So well done today.
Cheers, mate.
Good on you, mate. G'day, Wazza. Now, mate, any predictions for our new recruit Heath Ayres this year? What do you think?
Well, it's going to be fantastic. I'm hoping he kicks 100 goals, which he may or may not, because he can't mark over his head.
Is Billy Barden the answer at full forward?
Probably does. He's got a fair resume, like myself. Played a couple more years, but probably not quite so impacting. I'm worried about the old shoulder operation. He has struggles to take it over his head. That's going to be a bit of a hard one, because it doesn't take enough. Worry Kappa, heal your teeth. The hangers.
And Kappa. Oh, one of the marks of the year. Most of the day on the interchange with Kappa.
In the making, that fellow.
Kappa. You can't take them, but he's very fast on the ground.
Any last words of advice for our boys this week?
It's going to be tough.
Thanks, Wiz. What do you think about Clint Munger playing in the reserves in round 1?
It's a bad joke.
Well, on that basis, do you think we should sack Vinny?
Even to a guy like me, that's cold.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. I mean, it is only round 1 after all. What do you think about Justin's Kiwi jokes? Pretty funny shit, yeah? Stop laughing, you dickhead. You're ridiculous.
I don't want to kill you.
Where did that come from, you freak? I thought we were good mates.
You complete me.
Yeah, it's fair enough. I complete a lot of people. Of our recruits, what do you think of Heath Ayres?
Yeah, he's a good cunt.
Now, Billy Barden, he dislocated his shoulder fairly early in the game. He came off for a short period. He popped it back in, managed to get back on the ground. Perhaps I think he even kicked a goal. I mean, it's fairly, pretty brave, I reckon. I mean, what's your thoughts on that?
The cunt needs to put his head over the ball more, mate. I'll tell you, every time I see him, he's at the back of the pack, slutting around, getting that easy one, mate. He needs to... I'd like to see him sitting in the hole in front of the full forward, just taking that big hit. If he can't do that, he's a soft cunt.
Now, if Vinny can get the boys over the line against Heidelberg this Saturday in our round 2 clash, you got any sort of message for Vinny?
Well, don't be freaked out if I hug you on Saturday night. I'm going to be fucking dinging off my head.
Any advice to any young bloke playing senior footy this week?
Get in there and get it, mate. Go on you. Good on you. Get in. Get it. Go in there. Take that chance. Good on you. Get in there. Take that chance.
That's it for Bears TV for round 1. We look forward to our round 2 clash against Heidelberg at Warringal Park. Let's make it 3 from 3 again. And this is Stevie Lee, and until next time, this is Bears TV.
Footy's on, footy's here again. Back to greet me like an old friend. And well, that's the thing about, that's what I like about. Yeah, that's the thing about football.